Hi, welcome. This is one of my skincare series touch points for all of you. This particular talk is going to be focusing on exfoliation for both the face and the body. I will walk through some product recommendations as well as the benefits as to why we need to be incorporating this process in our skincare regimen. I always like to let everybody know in advance, I am an esthetician, so I love talking all things skincare, but I am not a doctor. So if you have big concerns and big questions, I always recommend that you talk to your healthcare provider, as well as I believe in just being brutally honest in terms of I am a Beautycounter consultant as well as a doTERRA consultant, and I believe deeply in both of those companies. And so I request that everybody honor and respect that. And there's other skincare out there that's brilliant that I also recommend. But today my focus lies within these two companies. If that resonates with you, great. I hope you stick around. If not, you can always check with me on other skincare products. I'm happy to assist. If you have questions about the companies, you're more than welcome to engage, and I'm happy to have the conversation. But today is an educational touch point on skincare with some really great recommendations for you. Always know that the links are provided below. So you have the ability to access all of the products and all of the links and everything that I'm talking about below. So it is accessible for you. Let's get started. So today I want to talk about exfoliation for both the face and the body. Why do we exfoliate? We need to exfoliate purely to slough off all of the dead skin cells within the surface of the face and the body. They build up, they sit on the surface of the skin and can create itchy skin for the body, and it can also create a dullness and congestion for the skin for the face. And so as we age, what is referred to as our desquamation process, that is the process at which the layers of our skin rejuvenate. We have 5 layers of skin. And so you just basically imagine that each of those layers are continually sloughing off, okay? And so you get to that 5th layer, you have fresh new skin. When you are a baby, that process is like 8 days. When you are a full-grown adult, like me, 47 years old, my desquamation process is more like 30 to 45 days. And so it's a lot slower. That slowness creates buildup. So it's important for us to be incorporating that exfoliation regimen into our skincare. So when do you do it? Why? Like, when does this need to show up in your routine? I typically recommend that you exfoliate the face, depending on the products we're talking about today, anywhere from once a week up to as many times as 4, depending on what your skin is dealing with. The body, I recommend doing some sort of exfoliating treatment every day. And we'll talk about the body second. So let's start with the face. The 2 products that I want to hit on today are both peels. They do slightly different things. One is a little bit more potent than the other. So when we talk about a simple peel that we can do without a lot of bells and whistles, I recommend the overnight resurfacing peel. That is made by Beautycounter, and this is incredible. It is very simple. So basically, this peel is an AHA BHA peel. It improves your skin texture and it boosts the clarity without any irritation. What does that mean? Sometimes you can get peels that are really beneficial for the skin, but they do leave redness and irritation for several hours after you use it. This is a product that does not do that. But it is a phenomenal product for the fact that it does slough away the surface dead skin cells and helps to just give the skin an overall brighter look, as well as does actually tighten the pore structures within the face as well. So it is lovely. How do you use this peel and how often do you use this peel? You would use it up to 4 times a week if you really want to give it a try and see if you get some big turnover, right? You're dealing with hyperpigmentation or you're really wanting to see some results. You can do it. It is safe enough to do up to 4 times a week. Simply cleanse your face, tone, and then your treatment part of your regimen would be your peel. Let it sit on the surface of the skin for a few moments, and then you can add your moisturizer, and then you just go to bed. You don't have to wash this off. So there is a lovely easeability to this particular peel that I love in the busyness of our lives. So, and it is gentle. So if you're nervous about incorporating something like this into your skincare regimen, or you feel like you have highly sensitive skin, this is a great peel to start with because of that just very gentle process. So that's the Resurfacing Overnight Peel. The second peel that I really, really love, and it's a little bit more intense to the skin, it's a bigger heavy hitter, as we say, is the Reflect Effect AHA peel. Now this is also a mask. So with this, it has a dual exfoliation process to it. What does that mean? That means you have a physical exfoliation and you have a chemical exfoliation. So what are the two? A physical exfoliation is when you are actually using something physical to exfoliate the surface of the skin. So in this product in particular, you are using bamboo particles. They're gentle, they're not sharp, they're not cutting the skin, and they roll over the surface of the skin and collect the dead skin cells, as opposed to something like an apricot scrub that actually is a nut and that is actually cutting the skin. And you don't want that. That causes inflammation, it causes irritation, and in some respects can cause breakouts and infection. So we want to be using something that's very gentle. So that physical exfoliant in this product in particular is bamboo particles. And so that rolls over the surface of the skin, collects the dead skin cells. The chemical side of this peel is AHA. So that's AHA is a very small molecule, very safe for the skin. And so I recommend this mask once a week. The phytic acid is also in it, and that is also something that sort of eats away at all of those dead skin cells, gets a little bit deeper into the surface of the skin, and helps to improve that brightness, improve the tightness of the pores, and overall balancing of the skin tone. It's a beautiful peel. It has a hydrating mask quality, so there's lots of hydration that is also happening when you do the mask. It sits on the skin for 10 minutes. Once a week, once every other week is fine. Again, you're going to cleanse your face, you're going to tone, and then you're going to do this mask. It's going to sit on the skin for 10 minutes. And then when you go to remove the mask, you're actually going to do a little bit of a scrub to the face, circular motion throughout the whole entire surface of this face. And then you can remove the product with like a warm, soft towel, or you can just use your hands to rinse it off. And then from there, you just apply your serum and moisturizer and go to bed. This is also a really great peel to do before you go out. It's gentle enough and it boosts the skin and doesn't leave redness. So if you're going out and you want to have bright, beautiful skin, it's also a really great peel for that as well. Peels are really great if they're safe. I would not do this peel more than once a week. If you are experiencing a lot of redness after doing those peels, I would step back and probably do them maybe only once a month, or just see if maybe just doing a hydration mask to get the skin hydrated for a few weeks before you introduce the AHA peel. Again, I always like to let everybody know that I am not a doctor, so if you have deeper skin issues, it's always really beneficial to see your physician or your practitioner, your family practitioner. Let's hit on the body a little bit. So this time of year, especially in the winter, we are coming off of dryness, right? We are feeling kind of itchy. The legs are really dry. Our shoulders and our back tend to be really dry. And so the first recommendation that I give is that you start a regimen of doing dry brushing before you get in the shower. Dry brushing is just basically using a brush softly on the surface of your skin, and you just move in the direction of the heart, up the arms, up the legs, up the belly, down the chest. So you're really just bringing all of the lymph back and the blood flow to your heart. But it also helps to slough off the dead skin cells. I incorporate grapefruit essential oil into my body lotion when I do this. Grapefruit is an incredible stimulator for the skin. And it wakes the body up as well. So I always do that prior to getting into the shower. People say, why do you do this? Because then you wash all the oil off. You actually are hydrating the skin. So yes, some of it is coming off when you take a shower, but it is still exceptionally beneficial for you to do that process. You get in the shower and then you can moisturize and you're good to go after your shower. The other incredible product that has come out that I love from Beautycounter is they now have a resurfacing peel for the body. And this is very similar to the face. You apply it to your body and then you go to bed. So it's very simple and very easy to do. Same kind of concept. You're incorporating an AHA, BHA peel, gentle enough for your body to break down those dead skin cells on the surface of the body while you're sleeping. So it's a really great thing to incorporate on a nightly or every other night basis before you tuck yourself into bed. The exfoliation process is really important in this time of transitional season change. So we're coming off of winter here in Bayfield, right? So we're moving into springtime, we hope. And with that, the body sometimes it has a hard time transitioning. We are a little bit more stagnant this time of year, but our body's really craving spring. It's craving growth. It's craving sort of transition and rebirth. And so you can imagine that the skin is sloughing off and it wants to feel bright and airy like the spring. So these products are going to help you feel better in that sense. So that is my exfoliation recommendations for all of you guys. If you feel like you need assistance with your skincare regimen, you aren't totally understanding what's going on with your skin, or you're having skin issues that are just really frustrating for you, always remember that I offer a complimentary 30-minute one-on-one talk, and that can be done via Zoom or phone or FaceTime, just to ask questions, get recommendations, not just on Beautycounter product, but I can make some really great nutritional recommendations or skincare regimen recommendations for you that fit your specific bio-individuality. That is the most important thing for people to understand, is that you are bio-individual from anybody else. And so the way your body functions is not going to be the way your sister's body functions or your best friend or your kiddos even. So learning what's happening for you in your body is really important, and I'm happy to support you in that process. So you can always message me or call me, and my information is below in the links below, that if you want to have a consult, I'm happy to do that. I do offer full holistic facials in my studio here in Bayfield. So starting the once a month or 4 times a year regimen of treating yourself to a facial is also an incredible way to support your skin and keeping it healthy and hydrated and looking awesome. So thank you for joining. Stay tuned for more tidbits of knowledge for your skincare and for your nutritional health. Thank you.